Hey everybody, it is ElCid 932 on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. This is ElCid Unscripted. It is Friday. It is Friday. I hope you are either winding down from work or you have left work or you ready to leave work. I hope you're packing up everything soon, okay? And getting the heck out of Dodge so you can start your weekend. So just come on in, say hello to everyone, and just hit that like button, subscribe, and if you are so inclined, please join the membership. We have loads of fun, and I have decided to do something different with my members next week. So, members, watch out. Hey, LNV, you just clocked out. I'm glad you clocked out. It's time for you can say whatever you want, do whatever you want within reason and within the law. Okay. And if you don't, then do not self incriminate. That's what we're going to say here. Glad to have you here. So, the members know what year in music we're going to cover. Okay. They know what year in music we are going to cover today. And I also I needed to pull up a picture. Hmm. That, okay. I need to pull up a picture for the game that we are going to play later. The game we're going to play. Now, we always cover music around here, and the members know the year is 2005. I'm tired of everybody saying I did all the decades in music, and I stopped at the 2000s. And now all of a sudden, they're like, okay, girl, you forgot the 2000s, and you are getting on my nerves. So we're in 2005. Give me 1 second with my video because apparently there's a little delay. Give me 1 second. Sometimes you got to work on it in the background and then get it back together for the front ground, for the foreground though. Okay, we are back. Hey, to go to Africa. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you here. And I'm waiting for Nesto's Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame to come in here because last time I was live, she talked about my hair and put all my business on the street. So I'm waiting on her to come into chat. It's always fun around here. So, as I said, we are doing 2005 in the year in music. No one put out anything for us to discuss this week, so y'all are subject to what goes on in my head. Y'all are subject to what's going on in my head. So brace yourself, okay? So after we do 2005, according to Billboard, this is not according to ElCid, it's according to Billboard. Once we do that, then y'all will get a little tinkering around in my mind, if y'all would oblige me. So let me grab my music list, the Billboard music list. So don't come for me, okay? And for those of you like Jackson Tabasco and the Baba Lady who like to throw tomatoes, members, you have a wow emoji. That's a tomato. That's also a wow, okay? So you can say, wow, that ain't it. Or wow, at all. So, of course, the new members play around with the emojis. So, because I know how y'all are, okay? I know how my people are. I know how they are. There are certain songs. Hey, Sam, glad to have you here. You're right on time. There's certain songs that I know it is 2005. If I don't mention, people going to go haywire. What about this? What about that? I remember that song. 2005 it is. Members always know I'm going to try and keep the members abreast of the year ahead of time. So because of that, that's why we have 26 songs for the Billboard Top 100, Top 20, Top 25 has turned into the Top 26 because I know how y'all are. Hey, Moon Dust Angel, glad to have you here. Yes, we're having a lovely day today. It is 80-some degrees on my side of the world and not too sweltering, but I'm in the house under the air conditioning. So because of y'all, and I know y'all gonna want to hear for so many people, I said I can't stop at 20 because 20, y'all be all over me, and I ain't gonna have it. So at number 26 is one that I know many of people like. I like it too. Is Soldier by Destiny's Child featuring T.I. and Lil Wayne. This is Billboard's Top 26, and I figured if y'all don't hear from Destiny's Child, there will be a whole lot of ruckus going on. Okay, there'll be a whole lot of ruckus. So that's why number 26 is Soldier by Destiny's Child, featuring T.I. and Lil Wayne. I hope y'all like that, because I liked it. I need a soldier. I mean, what? For the boys up top from the BK, I love my Brooklyn folk. And I love my Brooklyn folk. If the status ain't hood, I ain't checking for him. Better be street if he looking for me. I need a soldier, one who ain't scared to stand up for me. Gotta carry big things, if you know what I mean. If y'all Destiny Fulfilled is a banger. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I see some soldiers in here. Where they at? Where they at? Now the rap songs, I had to, for when we get to the rap songs, y'all, I had to put some in just for me. Okay, had to do something. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Happy Friday. You must have heard me call your name. Okay, you must have heard me call your name, because I said when Nestor's run up in here, we gotta have a little conversation. Because I did a wash day so that my hair is no longer telling all my business. Because I said Nestor's gonna come in here talking about my business if my hair ain't together. Okay? If it ain't together. Glad to have you here, Nestos. Oh, Sam, wait till you hear the rap ones. Oh, spitting girl. Wait till we get that. You love that song, Soldier? Okay, number 25. I hope you all love it too, because it's Lovers and Friends, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys with Usher and Ludacris. So Lovers and Friends, tell me again that we be lovers and friends. Hey, yo, shorty, I've been knowing you for a long time, shorty, but never crossed my mind, shorty, but tonight I see some in you, shorty. Come on now, lovers and friends. Lovers and friends. Shorty, I love the East Side Boys. I don't think you know one, might know this one, but might have heard of it. I think you heard of it. It was everywhere. It was after they did Yeah, and they, Ludacris, Usher, and Lil Jon Issa. After they did Yeah, they did Lovers and Friends, because they said we're back. We had to do it again, and that was a slow song. Now, number 24 is The Game featuring 50 Cent. Hate It or Love It. Y'all know that was everywhere. Hate It or Love It. The underdog's on top, and I'm gonna shine, homie, until my what? Go ahead and envy me. I'm the best MVP. I ain't going nowhere, so you should get to know me. Hate It or Love It, The Game, and 50 Cent is at 24. This is Billboard. This is out of their top 100. I did 26. I did 26 because I know y'all had to hear Soldier. Okay. Now, number 23, I know y'all loved it. I know it was everywhere in 2005. Okay. It was, number 23 was Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. And they did a lot. They did a lot. They did Drop It Like It's Hot. Drop It Like It's Hot. Drop it like it's hot. Y'all know everybody was dropping it like it's hot, cold, or even lukewarm. But they were telling you to drop it like it's hot. That was Snoop Dogg and Pharrell at number 23. My hair is always telling me because it's so beautiful. Thank you, Nestos. Thank you for the compliment. I'm side-eyeing it, but thank you for the compliment. I'm going to take it. Happy Friday, K Sharp. Glad to have you here. Okay. Okay. You right on time, because we had number 23 with the Drop It Like It's Hot. And I know you dropping it like it's hot. Okay. Yes. Great dance song. Drop It Like It's Hot. Now we're going to take a turn. Okay. We're going to take a turn a little bit away from there. We're going to do Rob Thomas, Lonely No More. I didn't like it. That ain't one of my songs. But Rob Thomas, Lonely No More. Okay. Yeah, Drop It Like It's Hot. I know that was for Drop It Like It's Hot. But Rob Thomas, Lonely No More is number 22. I didn't know it. I didn't really care for it. And I was like, okay. But number 21 is one of my favorites. Okay. One of my favorites. Number 21 is a song that's called Oh, Sierra featuring Ludacris. Cause what? Round here we go. What? slow. All my ladies to the flow. Oh, oh. We do it dirty, don't you know? What? Oh, oh is one of my favorite songs from Sierra. Absolutely favorite. I love how that song drags. Love the drag on that song. Oh by Sierra. It was okay. Wait a minute. It was okay. What? Oh was okay. Daggone it. I absolutely love Oh with Sierra and Ludacris. That video. What? Jazz, we got another head. You might want to take a flick, 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 flick. Come on. Oh my word. I absolutely love Oh. That music video, the whole flow, Luda on it was perfect to me. But that's just me. To go to Africa, say it all right. Okay, it's all right. Now, number 20. Oh, oh, it was all right. Oh, oh, we have a few all rights. Okay, it was all right. I can't my music taste is a little different. Number 20 is a song called Beverly Hills by Weezer. I was not familiar. I heard it. I know I heard it maybe a little bit, but Beverly Hills by Weezer, not not in my Rolodex. Oh, it didn't move you like some of the others. Oh, okay. Oh, moved me. And I think I like songs with a unique, like, and hers had a draw. Oh, you hated Beverly Hills? Okay, by Weezer. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay. So let's move on then to Don't Know It. Sam, I didn't know it till I tried to listen to it. I was like, oh, no. Number 19 is How We Do the Game and 50 Cent. Now, y'all have to realize 2005 is the time of the game, time of 50 Cent, the time of Destiny's Child before Beyonce went out on her own. And here comes K Sharp with the first tomato. See? You give people the ammunition in which to throw at you. Okay. But I'm getting, she's throwing at the list, not at me. Okay. So this is the time. How We Do, number 19, the game and 50 Cent, you're going to see them a lot. And I'm hoping the next one, number 18, K Sharp takes back her tomato. Okay. Because I don't know anybody who don't like this song. And I'll be, oh, it was okay. Okay. I don't know anybody who don't like this song at number 18. It is Rihanna, Pun the Replay. Come, Mr. DJ, come pun the replay. Turn the music up. Come, please, Mr. DJ. Can you hear me? Turn the music up. Rihanna, Pun the Replay is number 18. I'm hoping y'all like Pun the Replay. I'm hoping y'all like Pun the Replay. Loved Pun the Replay. Okay, it was hot. When Dust Angel saying it was hot. Okay, she putting up the emojis. So Rihanna, Pun the Replay is 18. Okay, I'm glad y'all like that. Now, another risque song. Love Everything by Riri. Not everything, you know. I don't love everything by everybody, but I understand you. Riri can do very little wrong. And this, again, I told y'all 50 Cent is all over. 2005 is his year. And at 17, what all a brother need is a little bit. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, is a little bit. Okay, hey, Bible lady. Hey, listen from the bushes. We appreciate it. Glad that no tomatoes will be thrown then. Okay. Glad you popped on in. So yes, just a little bit at number 17 by 50 Cent. This is the all-around category. All a brother really need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just I telling y'all now, 50 Cent is all over this. There's a time where he ain't around, but he is all over. 2005 was his year. I'm telling you, he is all over billboards. Now, number 16, you think Dre produced it? I think Dre produced. Dre, remember he was under Eminem's brand that was under Dre's Interscope, okay? Ooh, love the song. Great dance song. Okay. He was under I forgot what Eminem's label was, under Dre, under Aftermath, under Interscope. But It's number 16 is something I didn't know the song. It's called The Killers, Mr. Brightside. Yeah. Mr. Brightside, I just don't know who they are. So I'm moving on. Number 15. Okay. Mariah Carey tells you to shake it off. Okay. Mariah Carey is on the list. She is at number 15, telling you to shake it off. Not to be confused with the teeny bopper Shake It Off of today. This was Mariah Carey's Shake It Off. I'm about to shake you off. Oh gosh, I gotta make that move to somebody who appreciates all the love I have to give. So I gotta shake you off. I gotta do what's best for me. And baby, that means I gotta shake you off. That's the shake you off or shake it off. That is Mariah Carey's song. So Mimi came back with bangers. Mimi went down to Coney Island and then she went to Shaolin. Okay. She went all the way. She went to the hood. Okay. And got a different sound. Okay. She went to the hood. Love her, but don't remember. This will be one of those on like the B side. On the B side. So that's why I'm like, okay, Mariah Carey. Okay. It's a little slower song. I gotta make that move to somebody who appreciates all the love I got. You gotta hear it move the stage. Once you hear the hook, you remember it because that was all over the place. Now, number 14 is it is Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is on here. Again, it's Sierra with Fat Man Scoop, Lose Control. Music make me lose control. That Missy Elliott's Lose Control is at number 14. Missy, y'all finally hear Missy. Y'all like, where's Missy on the charts? Where's Missy on the charts? Here's Missy in 2005 with Sierra and Fat Man Scoop at number 14. Oh, loved it. Yes, we got a yes and a hot. Loved it. We get a yes. Okay, music made me lose control. Music made me lose control. It's just a little too fast for me. I'll be going to get my drink refill at the bar. It's a little too fast for me. Now, another group that are going to be all over here. I think they're all over. No, they're not all over. They're just here. Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas is here. I don't know. My mother loved Fergie. Oh, Glamorous was my mother's song. She made me make it her ringtone. But it's not Glamorous. It is Don't Punk With My Heart. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Yeah. When the bass dropped, Lose Control, it was over. When the bass dropped. I thought you were in the bushes, Baba Lady. Missy brought you out the bushes. But yeah, 13 was Don't Punk With My Heart, Black Eyed Peas. I was like, okay. Black Eyed Peas, I wasn't an all-around fan of everything, but I was a fan of Black Eyed Peas. Oh, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. That was my song too, LNB. That was my song too. So as I said, Black Eyed Peas was there at 13 with Don't Punk With My Heart. Number 12 is You and Me, Lifehouse, I'm sorry. Lifehouse, You and Me. It's like, okay, it was okay. Number 11, Disco Inferno, 50 Cent. I told you all again, 50 Cent is all over 2005. 50 Cent, Disco Inferno. So that was 26 to 11. I want to get y'all to the top 10 because it got some cool songs to me. Okay. It got some cool songs for me in the top 10. Not this one. But number 10 was Kelly Clarkson's Behind These Hazel Eyes. Okay. When Kelly Clarkson was at one of her best. This is number 10, Behind Those Hazel Eyes. No. Not a Kelly Clarkson girly. Okay. Not a Kelly Clarkson girly. But, do appreciate the fact that she is an artist and a successful one at that. But number 9 is one of my songs, okay? Busta Rhymes is featured on number 9. And he is with what? He is with Pussycat Dolls. And I got to say that quick before YouTube catch me. And it's "Don't You? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a what? A creep like me? Don't you?" I gotta say it like that for you too. "Don't you?" "Don't you" is at number 9 with the Pussycat Dolls and Busta Rhymes. I gotta get away with saying it somehow. But yes, that song was hot. Don't you wish your girlfriend was fly like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend I mean, that was one of my songs. The bass in that, if I believe talking about a bass drop in, that was one of my favorite songs. Ooh, and those young ladies were fabulous performing together. Fabulous performing together. I guess nobody really liked that one with the Dolls and Busta Rhymes. Ooh, I guess so. Nobody's really pumping it up. Okay. Okay. Good dance song, not my top 10 list. Ooh, okay. 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 So number 8 again is 50 Cent with Olivia, The Candy Shop. Get one taste of what I got. You know, I hit the spot. Whoa. I'll take you to the candy shop. Candy Shop, 50 Cent featuring Olivia is number 8. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They were they were okay. Oh, dag. I like them. I like the Cat Dolls with the loosen up my buttons. I really liked, their music, but I guess, I'm maybe just a fan. That was a fun song. Now, number 7 is The Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Though I am a fan of Green Day, some of their music, not all. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, it wasn't really my favorite. It wasn't really. Okay. Uh, oh, yes. Stick With You is a great song by them, too. Yes, it is a great song. Yeah. So number 7, as I said, was Green Day Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Not huge fan. So I'm gonna go on to number 6. Okay, number 6 is Kanye West, and Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx. I got a woman way over town that digs on me. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't hanging with no broke gold digger. Kanye West, Jamie Foxx is number 6. I'm not saying she a gold digger, but she ain't hanging with no broke. Okay? She takes my money when I'm in need. Ah, I got a woman way over town that digs on me. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't hanging with no broke. So again, you love that song, but not Kanye. Okay. I understand. I totally understand. I would, prefer Jamie's Blame It on the Alcohol or something else. Number 5 is Missy again. It's Sierra featuring Missy this time, 1-2 Step. I love it when you 1-2 step. I'm guessing folks preferred that one from Sierra. I love it when I 1-2 step. We can go what? Get it on. I know people used to roller skate in the roller skating ring to that 1-2 step. I know that was a huge song that everybody loved. So Sierra featuring Missy Elliott is that. Does anyone truly love Kanye at this stage? I don't know. I don't know, Moondust Angel. He needs help. Okay. Okay. Nestor Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says 1-2 Step is hot. Yes, Missy. And to go to Africa says she liked it. Okay. Okay. So Kelly Clarkson is up again at number 4. Since You've Been Gone. Since You've Been Gone. I Can Breathe for the First Time. That's Kelly Clarkson, one of her top songs. So I will give that to her, number 4, Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, we love old Kanye, the college dropout. The what? Late registration. When he was Kanye, because now he's Ye. So we can still say we like Kanye because he's Ye. Oh my God, Kelly Clarkson. Reach under my sick bed. Girl, lady, save your strength for healing, okay? So number 3 is Mario, Let Me Love You. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to bring you everything you want and need. Yeah, Kelly is talented. She's very talented. So Mario is number 3. You should let me love you. Okay? Anybody likes Mario? You should let me love you. Anybody? I know that was everywhere. Everywhere. You should I could hear it in my head right now. Yes. Okay, Nestos is like, yes. There's a yes in your membership. Okay. There's a yes emoji in the membership. I like the song, but now it sounds to me like he's a bit of a simp. What a stage. Sam, maybe that is why Mario's just so kidding you because you're thinking he's a simp, like Buddha's angel. That was a good one. It's a bit of a simp, to be honest. I heard it very proper in my head, Moondas Angel, when you typed it. I don't know if you said it like that, but the way you said it, I like the song with song, but he sounds like a bit of a simp, to be honest. That's how I heard it in my head. Oh my God, you should let me love you, you know. I mean, hey, if you're watching Love is Blind UK, somebody out there was like, you should let me love you was one of their songs. And I don't think he was being simping. But number 2, this is all around. This is all around. Number 2 is Gwen Stefani, Hollaback Girl. I ain't your hollaback girl. You know, that was doo, it's my do do. I mean, Hollaback Girl, everybody was jamming to. I don't know if everybody in your neck of the woods, but everybody in my neck of the woods was trying to be Hollaback Girl. I ain't your Hollaback Girl. Yes, Gwen Stefani had a hit with that Hollaback Girl. Thank you, Munda Angel. Yes, the Hollaback Girl. And it was, you know, the stumping. I know many a marching band would play that, you know, especially since you know, she had the stump in there. Okay, not one of my favorites. I think it's hard to please to go to Africa today. I'm not sure. I don't know if 2005 was the right year for her. Okay. Bring it. Okay, bring the number 1. Okay, I'm gonna bring the number 1. The number 1 song, according to Billboard, for 2005 was by Mariah Carey. We Belong Together. We belong together. Who I'm going to cling to when times get rough. Who I'm going to run to. Because they ain't nobody, baby. Because we belong together. When you left, I lost a part of me. Ain't it crazy to believe? Baby, please come back. We belong together. Good song. Hey, Mimi, we just finished up 2005 all around categories. Okay. All around categories, Mimi. Makes sense? Makes sense. Mariah Carey is number 1 at We Belong Together. Okay. Now, Mimi, I was carrying on laughing because Moondust Angel said Mario, who's number 3, and Let Me Love You sound a little bit simpish in that song. That is going to stay with me. Okay. Okay. Not Javine. No, not Javine. Run from Javine. I'm talking about maybe Demola will be singing You Should Let Me Love You. Demola is singing You Should Let Me Love You. So y'all, that is the top 26 because I knew y'all needed to hear certain people. If I didn't have Lil Jon in there, if I didn't have Destiny's Child, if I didn't have Snoop Dogg, if I didn't have Sierra in certain parts, y'all would have, if I didn't say Missy, I knew y'all would have had an issue. So that's why I said, let me do the top 26 because let me try to please most of the people. That was your jam? It did sound a little beggy. So I guess we like the begging. We like the begging. Okay. Now next, we will do the R&B, and then y'all have the rap. Now the rap, I have a song personally for me. So okay, well done with that list. Okay, 2005. I will tell Excel that you know that it picked a good random year because I put all the years together, and I told Excel pick a year. Put the years in order. Okay. There were many great dance songs in 2005. Yes. And you know, what we're missing is Ari, because Ari is really the one that keeps saying, where the 2000s at? You ain't doing the 2000s, and Ari ain't here. But yes, a lot of great dance songs. And I'm sorry, I like certain things, but y'all like, you know, music make me lose control, Missy. That's y'all jams. Everybody got a jam that they could jam to. So let me pull up the game. Now, remember we played the game and I told y'all it had to be really PG, okay? All of it has to be PG. So let's keep this PG. Now this is going to be the top 4, okay? We're done with the right, you're looking for R. Yeah, I remember who here and who not. I take attendance. Let's do with the top 4 answers, and I need y'all to behave, okay? I need y'all to behave with this question, okay? This is PG-13 according to YouTube rules, okay? Name a sport which requires having a good stroke. This is sports that may be, you know, played in public, okay? Please, y'all, keep it PG. Name a sport that requires having a good stroke. PG-13 answers, please, okay? Now we're going to play this game in membership when y'all can act up. Golf is the number 1 answer, Mimi. Golf is the number 1. Tennis is number 3. Thank you, Sam. We have number 1 golf, number 3 tennis. We have 2 more answers. We have golf and we have tennis already. I see to go to Africa. Yep, golf. Swimming is number 2. Nesto, shackle, shuffle, walk of shame. So golf is number 1. Swimming is number 2. And 3 is tennis. What is the last one? Thank you, Mimi. Mimi got number 1 and number 4, baseball. So number 1 is golf. Number 2 is swimming. Number 3 is tennis. And number 4 is baseball. The sport that requires you have a good stroke. So let's go on to another one. Name a good reason, because the men ain't in here yet. At least they haven't let themselves be known. Thank you, Bible lady. Swimming was number 2. So the men ain't here, okay? The men are not here. So let's bring them in to the fold. Name a good reason for a man to give his wife flowers. 4 answers. A good reason for a man to give his wife flowers. Okay? Okay? The men in here so we could talk about them. Okay? Trey and Phil ain't made their presence known. So even if they're listening, anniversary is number 2. Okay? Thank you, Mimi. Anniversary is number 2. Why would a husband bring his wife flowers? He done messed up. I'm going to take that one. Nesto, shackle, shuffle, walk of shame. He done messed up. And Sam said, forgot her birthday. Birthday, Mimi. Okay. Nesto's, he done messed up is guilt. Okay. That is number 4. He done messed up. So, number 2 is anniversary. Number 3 is birthday. And number 4 is guilt. Now, what is the number 1 answer as to why a man would buy his wife flowers? Okay. Number 1 answer. We can't be too cynical, ladies. Okay. It can't be too cynical. It's a very short word. Very short word. I'll take the just because is love. Love is the number 1. I'll say just because he loved her. Yes, just because is love. So name a good reason for a man to give his wife flowers. Number 1 is love. Number 2 is anniversary. Number 3 is birthday. And number 4 is guilt. Guilt. Okay. So that was just a couple of them. Let's go. I'll do another one in the middle of the next group of songs. So we're going to do the R&B list for 2005. And y'all, you know, what I'm thinking about talking about today is nobody put it on there. I'm thinking about talking about travel. Okay? Travel, different places to go. I'm a firm believer in get a passport. Even if you don't think you need it, get a passport and go do an adventure. Okay? I am the friend that I have gone and taken the deal for a trip to Costa Rica that cost them $500. I've done that. Or a trip costing $1,000 for a couple. I have done that. I have jumped in feet first. Honey, we going. Honey, we going here. Thank you, K Sharp, for reminding the folks. Hit that like button, please. And if you so like it here, consider joining the membership. But please hit that like. It is free 99. Thank you, K Sharp. So travel. I'm the friend. I will see a deal, and I, of course, would research. I'll research the travel agency. I have a travel agent friend. I'll be like, hey, this is a deal. What you think? He's like, it's a reputable company. It's been around forever. Okay. So I have wrangled my husband into many a trip. Okay. But here's the thing that I bought those. This is not an endorsement of any particular product. Okay. I bought those packing cubes. I don't know if any of y'all have them. I don't do the whole suction, the things, unless I'm storing it in the attic or storing it in a closet. But I have those packing cubes, and I put everything into my packing cubes and then put it into my suitcase. It saves me headache, time, and pressure. Because if I go somewhere internationally and I've got to open up my bag for customs and everybody to get into it, I do not need them to be as, not as gentle as they usually are, to have my stuff scattered and falling all over the floor. Okay. It may be accidental, but hey, you're always looking to get away. Girl, yes, maybe I'm always looking to get away, but here's my getaway, because I'm not going anywhere for probably this year. But we've gone quite a few places. But my packing cubes, my global entry, I need those. I need those when I'm traveling. So, especially if I'm traveling internationally, yeah, I'll have a neck pillow or whatever. Bible Lady said you had packing cube for years. Bible Lady, imagine Mama ElCid is a flight attendant and she didn't have it. And I said, Mom, do you really? She's like, I don't need it. I bought her that for Christmas along with some other stuff. This is what's for Christmas. And now she all over the place Cuban. But again, I love my packing cubes. I bought my husband and said, he's like, oh no, I just throw my stuff in a bag. Here's some packing cubes. Throw the stuff in the cubes in a bag. Because it's really, really convenient for me to just have everything separated. Oh, when I go on a business trip, it's always, here's the fun clothes, here's the business clothes. Absolutely. And then, spillage. Mine is waterproof. It, if anything spills on a suitcase, it ain't getting to my clothes. So that is my great thing. I love packing cubes and my global entry that comes with TSA PreCheck. I'm the friend. I will leave you. Okay. I will leave you behind if you don't have your TSA PreCheck. I'm gonna meet you at the gate. Okay. I'm gonna see you all the way back there at the gate. Okay. Enjoy the line. Surely enjoy the line. Enjoy the line. But we, as a child, I have traveled all over. My family was just, hey, go here for the summer. Go. Remember those years or back in the day when you would be sent to family for the summer? I was either taken with family or sent to family for the summer. Absolutely loved it. Been everywhere, almost everywhere. That's why I've been to like Canada so many years. I've been back in the day, been to Venezuela, been to several Caribbean islands. Just, oh, we have family. Go here for the summer. Go a week here, go a month by this person. It was always wonderful. So I still have the travel bug, even though my family is all over. When I have a business trip, I'm like, hey, I have family over here. I'm going to stay a couple days and see some family. So that's why last year we went to Philadelphia for a family's milestone birthday, and it was great taking the kids. Usually we drive everywhere, but this time they were flying. You mean there are people without, Bible Lady? There are people in the world without PreCheck. Okay. I've had PreCheck for probably 3 years now, but I really wasn't flying anywhere. I was driving a lot, so I didn't think I needed PreCheck. But when we went, where did we go? We went to Costa Rica. I said we're getting the global entry with PreCheck. Everything together. I had PreCheck, and then I was like, no. If we're traveling internationally, we got to come back through PreCheck. That was me too. They tagged me and give me to a flight. Nestos, yes. Chocolate shovel. They would tag me as an unaccompanied minor. Oh my word, girl, that was tag me, bag me, and put me on the plane. Yes. And the first time I had to go to Canada, considered an adult at 17, and I had to navigate the airport by myself. Oh, I wanted to cry. I'm like, why can't I get a concierge service? Why can't you have an airport concierge service for adults? I wanted somebody to just hand guide me all the way through customs and immigration, just so I don't have to think for myself. But yes, they would tag me as an unaccompanied minor, put me on the plane first, sometimes take me off the plane first, and then of course get my bags and hand me over to the adult that's waiting. So I totally get that. That was my life for many a year. And my mother always would famously say that I never would look back. I'll be like going with the flight attendant like that's my second mother, because I love traveling. So, all I'm saying is get your passport, go someplace. It doesn't have to be a whole week. It could be for 4 days. It could be for 3 days. It could be within the US. There's so many things to see. Now, my grandfather had a saying, don't ever go to the same place twice because there's too much of the world to see. Now, there are some places I go back twice because Mr. ElCid is my second husband, and I've had trips with my first husband that I think my second husband would enjoy. Like, our beach trips where it's like, I love a deserted beach. I love beach houses where there's maybe I see 10 people for the whole week that I feel like this is our private beach. So I'm just like, hey, let's go rent a beach house there. Come to find out, where the beach house we rented years ago when the kids were younger, that whole side of that Florida coast was gone the last hurricane. I believe it was Hurricane Michael. And so we did still rent a beach house. We took the dogs. We had a blast. It was the dogs enjoyed the beach. They enjoyed the water. It was a wonderful time. The dogs even caught crabs. It was such a great trip. So I want to cry navigating Atlanta's Hartsfield Airport. I get anxiety. I can understand that, Nestos. I understand. No sound? Can you not hear me? Can you not hear me? Please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, never mind. Turn up the headphones, Bible lady. Yeah, I can understand that. So I think something like an adult concierge service will be really nice for people to kind of take you through Atlanta. Thank you to Go to Africa for confirming for me. Yeah, I think that will be really, really great. Thank you, Mimi K Sharp, to help adults get through those airports. But Atlanta doesn't give me anxiety much anymore because I've been through it so many times. But I can see how it can. Now, DFW, Chicago O'Hare gives me anxiety because I fear I may miss my connecting flight. That's where it gives me anxiety in O'Hare. I'm like, okay. Or even Fort Lauderdale, international side of the airport. Going from international to domestic is a very long way. So that gives me anxiety of possibly missing my flight. O'Hare is kind of like the palm of your hand. These are all the terminals. And Lord forbid, if your flight is here and you got to get here, you got to go. Everybody got to get to the palm and then branch off again. I think O'Hare is just a lot. And my eldest, he's 20 something now. But when he was 8 months old, it was right at September 11th, and we were on a plane to Hawaii. His first trip, I never had a problem. Traveling with a kid does take technique. Okay. Traveling with a kid takes technique, but you could totally do it with a kid is 8 months old on a flight from Atlanta to, were we in Atlanta? No, we were in New York still. It was New York to DFW because I was meeting my mother because she was coming to Hawaii. It was a business trip. I'm like, Mom, it's a business trip. You better come. Accommodations are taken care of. Food is taken care of. Bring yourself. And then we went from DFW all the way to Hawaii, and that child cried not a peep. But I'm a parent. I buy my child's own seat, and I put the car seat, and I take care and feed him right before the flight so he's knocked out. You plan a trip to Sedona? Oh, that is going to be awesome. Oh, I love a good road trip. When I had 2 kids, I love a good road trip. We didn't fly a lot because it wasn't very cost effective. But y'all, we have driven all the way to Louisiana from Atlanta. We have driven far north. I think we didn't drive to DC. No, we didn't drive to DC. But I've gone all the way from Florida to New York. Okay. Hola, happy viernes. Yes, happy Friday. See, you made me think we're talking about travel. So somebody came up to me today to say they're going to Spain. They're considering going to Spain for travels. And I always, tell people, don't do the Madrid, Barcelona that all the tourists do. Please do Valencia. Oh, please do Valencia, Spain. Oh my word. LNV says, I had a layover in Philly and thought I was going to lose my flight. I had to walk to the other side of the airport and it felt like for the next flight. Oh, it felt like it for the next flight. Girl, as though I don't know how they think of that. Like another airport I don't like to transfer internationally is Heathrow. UK's Heathrow Airport. If you have to pay extra to do another airport, pay that money. Pay that money. Every time I've gone through Heathrow, even my bag is delayed or the bag disappeared, pay extra and don't fly through Heathrow. That's just my experience. Other people have had wonderful experiences. Now, one thing I will tell y'all that I learned while flying internationally. Okay. Y'all ever heard of they have a particular word for it, a stayover? Has anyone in the chat done a stayover? What a stayover is, like, let's say, like Atlanta has Turkish Airlines. That's really big here. They are number one airline for food too. Okay, we research everything around here. So when you go from Atlanta to, let's say, you're going to Istanbul, Lord, he throwing no joke. Let's say you're going through Istanbul, you're going through Turkey, but Turkish Airlines is a hub there. You can ask them for no additional price if you could stay over in their hub. So let's say you're connecting through Istanbul and you're like, hey, I want to spend, it's a maximum of 3 days, most airlines. You want to spend 3 days in Istanbul and it's not going to cost you extra on your return flight or your going forward flight. So let's say KLM or Lufthansa, they have hubs in Amsterdam. Let's say you're going actually to Spain, but there's a layover in Amsterdam. You can ask the airline. You have to call them directly, though. You have to ask them, say, hey, your hub, like Air France is Paris, your hub, we going through Paris. I would rather stay for 2 days in Paris than wait the 5-hour layover for the next flight at no extra cost. Because for them, the flights are always going. They like probably got 5-6 flights a day to your destination. So it's okay for them. So it's a stayover. Now, the caveat to that is you have to pay for your accommodations. The caveat to that is some of the airlines do have discounted hotels they work with. So again, you can go, like I had one through Frankfurt, Germany, and I was going to stay, y'all. I was going to stay if I did that trip. I was going to stay and say, okay, I want to stay in Frankfurt, not the 18-hour layover I had. Why don't we stay 2-3 days? Why don't we stay 2-3 days and do the hop on, hop off bus? The airport hotels have buses going straight into town and we stay in the airport. Wonderful thought. So if you know, this is also Turkey. Another thing with Turkey and Turkish Airlines that I love, and I need to experience it, but a girlfriend of mine experienced it. If you go to Malta, you have to go through Turkey. Sometimes you go through different places. If you have a chance to use Turkish Airlines, please do it. If you have an 18-hour layover in Istanbul, take it. Because Turkish Airlines, up until last year, they have tours. You can leave your bags and everything. They have 5 and 8-hour tours that is of no extra charge of the city. Okay? Of the city. So if you have yes, LNV, if you have an 18-hour layover, 8 of them hours, you could take the tour, a whole bus tour. Make sure you contact the airline. Make sure you say, hey, I wish to join that tour. I wish to do this and that. And they will take you on a tour. Hey, TB21, we're talking travel. Since no one put any items in the chat box, we're talking travel. So the stayover is the best thing. If you have a layover through a certain point, you can ask the airlines. Like KLM, the hub is Amsterdam. Lufthansa, I think they do Germany too. So you have to call before you book anything, call the airline. Hey, what are my options for a stayover? What are my options? You go through Paris all the time. I just need 3 days in Paris instead of sitting there the 5 hours till the next flight. Because that's what happened to my husband and I. We were going to Portugal and we went through Paris airport and we had to wait 5 hours on the next flight. We could have decided then to, we were there for like 10 days. We were going to Portugal. Yeah, we were going to 10 days. I know he would have been fine going 3 days and spending in Paris. And we do cities real quick. We don't need to go into museums. We could pass by. Oh, okay. We could pass by. We need to experience the people and experience things. So we would have been in a hop on, hop off bus all day, every day, seeing the sights. The only thing is I would have had to go to Versailles. Okay. That's the one place I would have to go to. But we would be able to hop on, hop off bus and see all the major sites and be happy with a trip and a visit. So yes, stay over, definitely. We talked about packing cubes. And we talk about if an airline is in a hub, ask them what you can do in that hub. Many airlines in Europe, and as I told you, Turkey and so forth, they do have tours of their city when you have long layovers. And Frankfurt, I know they had one. Frankfurt's airport, actually, they have a tour of the entire airport. So you could do a whole airport tour and see everything. They even have napping cubes. They have the little hotel cubes that you can go and take a nap and have your luggage with you. Frankfurt's airport is tricked out. When I was doing that trip, I searched that airport. But definitely try a stayover. It has to be a hub of that airline, and they have to be ones who actually do it. Because a hub means that they have daily multiple airports going through there. So if you have TAP Airline, which is the airline for Portugal, if it's laying over in Portugal for a while, say, hey, can I get 3 days in Portugal, whether it's Lisbon or Porto? You'll have a good time. Okay, so I'm glad it's great information. Make sure y'all can always hit me up, on IG. Y'all see my IG there if y'all have any questions at all about travel and stuff like that. So let's get into the R&B. I know y'all want to get into R&B and into the rap as well, but y'all can still put in the chat if anything that y'all want to ask me, because I'll always divert to travel. I'll always divert to talking about travel, good information. Next time y'all do this, it'll probably be like DIY household stuff that you ain't got to be out your pocket. So for the R&B charts, number 20 is A. Marie, One Thing. It's just one thing that got me tripping. It's just one thing. I know I love that song. It's just one thing you did. Oh. I can't sing like her at all. A. Marie's One Thing is number 20. I said I had to do 20 because there are people on this list that if y'all didn't hear from, y'all would be rioting. Number 19 is Sierra featuring Ludacris. Oh, I know y'all didn't. Y'all were okay about the song. Okay. Y'all were okay. No High Vibe. This is 2005. You're real close. 2005. The members get the year in music. I think I put it out on either Wednesday or Thursday. They knew ahead of time what year it is. So number 19 is Sierra's Oh featuring Ludacris. Y'all were lukewarm about it in the earlier list, so I'm gonna move on. Number 18 is Mariah Carey, Shake It Off. We did hear it as well in the first listing. Mariah Carey, Shake It Off is number 18 in the R&B list. Don't worry, Mariah is all over this list. Don't worry, okay? She's here several times. Next up is number 17, The Game featuring 50 Cent. How We Do. This is how we do. Y'all know that song. I don't agree with it being R&B at all, but it's on the R&B list. I don't agree. I don't think it's R&B, but hey, I guess somebody decided it was R&B. Number 16. I know y'all needed to hear her. Y'all needed to hear from the queen of that time. And that's why I had to do a top 20 instead of the top 10. Mary J. Blige, Be Without You. And I'll be waiting up until you get home, 'cause I can't breathe without you, babe. Mary J. Blige is number 16 with Be Without You. And I can't be without you, babe. And I'll be waiting up until you get home. Mary J. Blige. I know if y'all didn't hear, Mary was on the list. Y'all be like, that ain't an R&B list from 2005 at all. Now, number 15, y'all know this is also, not only is it, I told y'all 50 Cent is all over these lists, Mariah Carey is all over these lists. Sierra is all over these lists too. Okay, this was Sierra, this was the South, this was So Def's time, this was, Jazzy Fate's time. Y'all know number 15. Okay, MJB is a must. Yes, she is a must. She is definitely a must. So number 15 is Bow Wow featuring Sierra, Like You. I ain't never had nobody do me like you. Y'all know that song. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Y'all know Bow Wow and Sierra, Like You. I don't agree that that's R&B, but hey, I guess because he's trying to sing. I guess because he's trying to sing. I guess because Bow Wow is trying to sing in this. I'm sorry, Bow Wow. I don't agree for you to be on an R&B list, but here we are. That was number 15. Okay, Bow Wow featuring Sierra. Now, number 14 is Lil Jon and East Side Boys featuring Usher and Ludacris, Lovers and Friends. You forgot about that song? You forgot about Sierra and Bow Wow? So number 14, Lil Jon and East Side Boys featuring Usher and Ludacris. Yo, shorty, been knowing you for a long time, shorty, but never crossed my mind, shorty. Tonight I see something in you, shorty, that make me want to get with you, shorty. Next, I was like, yeah. She's like, she ain't like it. Well, number 13, I don't agree with it being on the R&B charts, but I love it. I love this song, y'all. I'm not a huge Nelly fan, but I like this song, y'all. When the girl told Nelly, "Smile for me," what you looking at? You want to see my what? You want to see my grills? Grills by Nelly is number 13. Yeah, your grills. Rob the jewelry store and tell them make me a grill. Cause what? The top rose diamond and the bottom rose gold. I'm telling you, grills. Nelly is one of my favorites. One of my favorites is Nelly. The grills. What? When you start hearing dun 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 doo doo dun dun doo doo dun, I'm telling you, stop. We can't talk anymore because grills is starting. And if somebody interrupts me, like calls me when the song is playing, I gotta start all over. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of grills. The song, Nelly's song, Grills. Rob the jewelry store and tell him make me a grill. I'm having too much fun with this list, but wait till we get to the hip hop and rap list because that's where I have a lot of fun. Number 12 is Young Jeezy, Soul Survivor. I know Akon was on that hook. Because I'm a survivor. Yeah. I'm a soul survivor. Yeah. Young Jeezy is number 12 with Soul Survivor. This is still 2005. Okay. This is still 2005. Number 11 is Bobby Valentino, Slow Down. I just want to get to know you. Why don't you slow down? And grace me with your beauty, cutie. Slow down, Bobby Valentino. I know if y'all didn't hear Bobby Valentino, somebody would have asked, where's Bobby V? Where's Bobby V on the list? He was starting to really kick it up a notch. He was really kicking it up a notch in 2005. He was asking you. It was his version of the Tevin Campbell Can We Talk for a Minute. It was the new version of Can We Talk for a Minute. It was wonderfully done. Please slow down. Let me get a minute to know you. Slow it down. Grace me with your beauty, cutie. Now, somebody had asked about this. Yes, at the number 10, I can't say the words. The Cat Dolls are with Stick With You. I believe it was LNV. You said that was your song. The Cat Dolls, Stick With You, is number 10 on this list. Is Ellen still around? Ellen, was that you that wanted the Cat Dolls Stick With You? That was your song? But I know I liked their album. I liked what these ladies did with Nicole as their lead singer, because they've been around for a while. They've been around for quite a while. Now, number 9, I don't see Ellen. Maybe Ellen is caught up in something. Hate It or Love It, the game featuring 50 Cent, is number 9. The placement makes sense? Okay, placements are making sense to Sam. I hope they continue to make sense. So number 9 is Hate It or Love It, the game featuring 50 Cent. Hate It or Love It, the underdog's on top. I'm going to shine until my heart stops. Go ahead, envy me. I'm rap's MVP, and I ain't going no way, so you should get to know me. So this is when the game and 50 Cent were all over the charts. They were everywhere. That was number 9. Number 8 is Mariah Carey, Don't Forget About Us. Now, Don't Forget About Us. I understand, but Mariah had better songs back then. Mariah had better songs back then. So number 7 was Neo. I know y'all wanted to hear Neo. Somebody was asking, where Neo at? Neo, So Sick is number 7. I forgot the words to it, and I heard it, and I said, oh, I remember that song. But Neo, LNV, I'm glad your song came up. I'm glad I remembered, okay? I'm glad I remembered. Yes, your song, the Cat Dolls, Stick With You, was number 10. Okay? So Neo, So Sick was number 7. We don't know why he was so sick, but that was Neo. You love So Sick? Okay. I wasn't a huge fan of Neo's. I was a fan of Neo's writing when I learned all the songs that he wrote. I was like, I'm a fan of Neo's, music and all the stuff he wrote. Hey, Felicia H, glad to have you here. We're at the R&B stage. We are at number 7 at the top 20 R&B songs for 2005. Okay. So number 6 is The Candy Shop, 50 Cent and featuring Olivia. I'll take you to the candy shop. One taste of what I got. Go hit the spot. Whoa. I can't do much more than that because it'll be whoa. Okay. Yes, he's a beast in he is. You know who's also a beast in songwriting? If you really look at it, the young lady named Seven. If you go and really figure out all the hits she done wrote for Chris Brown and everybody else, Seven Streeter. She is a fabulous songwriter. Absolutely amazing. I think she's just, like how Neo was before, absolutely like, an underdog as far as that's concerned. Totally underdog. So number 5, I just said it, Chris Brown. I just said his name. Here he is on the list. Run It. Run It. Yay. Thank you, Felicia H. Who can get a super chat? Yay. Well, I have media assets for super chats, and we're going to get the birds to say, thank you. Thank you, Felicia. They got the birds to say thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Yes, 7. Yes, and that's her name with the 7 in the middle. Oh, yes, and Carrie Hilson. Yes, she is a wonderful writer as well. Yes. So, yes, Chris Brown, Run It, number 5. Absolutely. Now, y'all always asking about, the Beyonce, okay, the Bay. She's here number 4 at Check Up On It. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Why don't you come on over, check up on it? Check on Me Tonight. Okay? That Beyonce Check on It, I knew was a song everybody was bouncing to. Beyonce's Check on It is number 4. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Come on and check up on it. Watch how you check up on it. Check on Me Tonight. I That was one of my favorites at the time. Yeah. Sam was like, I just heard this yesterday. Well, my guilty pleasure are DJs on TikTok. I'm not going through a whole bunch of stories. I'll see what catches my eye. But I have DJs on TikTok. That's all I listen to. And there's one DJ that Tuesdays is Beyond Day, like Beyonce Day. So Tuesdays, his set has a heavy, not only Beyonce, it's a heavy makeup of her songs on Tuesdays. So and I do in the membership, I do have a link to his page, and I'll put that. He has a YouTube page where he also shows mixes that he does. Does absolutely great mixes, but every day he's in the West Coast. Every day it's 2:30 for me. He does his set, and then like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I ain't doing PST 8, 9 o'clock. So I'm always on the afternoon shift with him. DJ Captain with a K. As I said, that was Beyonce. Number 3 is Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx, Gold Digger. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't hanging with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger. I gotta leave. I got a woman way over town that digs on me. Everybody was bumping to that one. So I understand that being number 3. Now, y'all said he was simping with this song. Y'all said Moondust Angel said he sounded kind of simpish to me. Mario is number 2 with Let Me Love You. You should let me love you. Be the one who wants to give you everything you want and need. So again, you should let me love you. Mariah Carey is number 1 with We Belong Together. Who I'm going to cling on when times get rough. Ain't nobody better. Oh, baby, baby, we belong together. That is the R&B group. We do have the hip hop group. Okay. We do have the hip hop group next. And I had to do only 16 songs because number 16 is my favorite of that year. And I couldn't leave it out. Okay. Now there's one other item about travel I wanted to talk to folks about. And it just slipped my mind. I knew I should have wrote it down. It's kind of like the layover stuff. Let Me Love You reminds me of New York City. Oh, girl, yes. It was blasting all the cars for the summer. Not mad at these songs, but I'm curious of how they are being labeled R&B. Exactly, Sam. Maybe they sing just a little bit of a hook. Many of them I did not classify as R&B, and I was like, yeah, no. No, don't like it. It was about travel and little things that I kind of learned to do over my time with travel. That's why I told you all Valencia, when I went to Spain, I was so happy to go to Valencia. Valencia is like an untapped location for Spain. Yes, Madrid is beautiful. Yes, Barcelona is beautiful. But, the third largest city is Valencia. Absolutely gorgeous. We like to travel and get with the locals. We do hotels, but we do like to go to the local bakery. When we went to Costa Rica, we found this local bakery, like everybody's like home, and then you see a sign that says bakery, and locals were all in there, and we just were going to that bakery every daggone day. Until the last day when we were leaving, they kind of piled us up with a whole bunch of stuff. We were only there in that area for 3 days. It was in the mountains. We were only there for like 3 days, and when we were leaving, and I have only, my Spanglish from high school, my high school Spanish. If you don't have a site that caters to singles, please put me on Traveling Singles. I know of a couple travel groups. I know one of my friends, he mainly goes to Africa though. I'll have to look that for Traveling Singles. I know I have a girlfriend that she does that. I'll have to ask her because she has done it. She went to Egypt with about 5 friends last year. And I do know some folks who do travel as singles. But I'm just a jump and travel by myself, the only child syndrome. My husband's like, where we going now? What we doing? Okay. What days? Okay. It's not like he gonna remember it, but he just knows it's Costa Rica and we're going for a week. Or he knows, okay, it's Portugal. We're going for 10 days. What we doing? Okay. But we like to do like the local walking tours. We like to go to the cafe. So we wouldn't stay in the tourist hub. We don't ever stay in tourist hubs. We stay far away enough that we take a train into the city. We want a residential area. It'll still be a hotel. Like we stayed in a Holiday. Was it a Holiday Inn? It's a Holiday Inn in Portugal, and a Lidl was right behind us. And one night he was going for like pastries because that's one of the best things in Europe, pastries. And he was like, I'm like, it don't take an hour to go get pastries. So, hey, Jet Black Straight, we're in the middle of the talking before the last part. Girl, just get one travel buddy. We don't have to talk, Sam. I may be your travel buddy, okay? And I understand, Sam, because I remember you are of a short stature, so I totally get that, okay? It maybe my height got me brave, okay? But Jet Black Straight, we're just talking about travel and travel tips and stuff. But I remembered when we went I said, don't take you an hour. He's standing there, and the gentleman is from Africa. He's a security guard at the place and told us that, well, where our travel agent put us, because we say we want to be around locals, it was where the African population lived in Portugal, very close to Lisbon. And so he told us where to go. Oh my gosh, it's so great for us getting to know the locals of different places. We stayed in Lisbon for a while, or close to Lisbon, and we stayed close to Porto for a while. And when I tell you, in Porto, we had the best food in the mall. The best food in the mall. Okay. When I ordered the fish plate, you know how we get here? We'll get a fillet of fish and some sides. So I ordered, let me get the fish with the two sides and the drink. Okay. Okay, we good. You sure? Yes, I'm good. It is the entire fish. Okay, y'all? It's the entire fish. And I'm being very small because my box here the window I'm in is very small. It is the whole fish, an entire plate with a whole fish. I said, I asked for the fish. I thought it came with a slice of fish. No, whole fish. I said, okay, y'all have to-go boxes? Yeah, but they give you actual plates at the mall and actual silverware. Okay. It was a whole fish. It was a long platter dish with a whole fish. I still have a picture. I may put it up later with a ton of the little pearl potatoes and a ton. My husband came up. He went somewhere else. He was walking around and he knew where to find me. And I was wearing a bright color because my kids, I was taught wear bright colors. If your kids, are on the playground and they're looking for you, they could always find you, and have them in bright colors, a different color, so your gaze is always on them. I was taught that. Can't remember where. So he found me and he's like, why you buy the whole fish? I said, I didn't buy the whole fish. I asked for a fish plate. The fish plate was $10. Actually, 10 euros. So it's less than $10 US for the whole fish. He's like, well, I guess we eating here. I ain't got to buy nothing just for me. And then my first solo trip in Mexico last year, went to a retreat, finally got over my fear of solo travel. Plan to do more. Wonderful high vibe. Yes, totally do it. And you can do tours too. Haven't traveled internationally. My mother, who's a world traveler, told me the other day I need to knock it off and stop waiting. Guess it's never interested you. I just like seeing different cultures, Jet Black Straight. But as a child, I was always sent off to family and had wonderful summers that way. So the travel bug is always with me. So I guess that's a little different. Haven't traveled much, been to Jamaica and Mexico. Oh, you haven't traveled much. Okay. Okay. Jamaica and Mexico is awesome. Try, Sam, going someplace I've been to before made it easier. Yeah, try it. Try going to visit family and doing a solo trip and then branch out from there. But as I said, I prefer having global entries, like $120 for 5 years. It comes with TSA pre-check. And when you come back, you go straight through, meaning you scan your global entry card, you get a ticket, and then you go to the counter and they kind of like wave you through most of the time, because global entry, you have to do the background check. Totally. And Sam, you're right there. Go to I know where you are. You're right there. There are direct flights from where you are. Even if it's not totally international, it's still within the US. Hit me up if you want to do it. Hawaii. Go to Hawaii. You could do Hawaii in like 4 days or 5 days. And y'all, don't let anybody tell you Hawaii is thoroughly expensive unless you want the elite experience of Hawaii. Yes, it can be expensive. I went to Hawaii as a family of 5, 4 adults and 1 toddler. We went for 2.5 weeks and we lived like the locals. We had a rental car. Okay. We did little grocery shopping. We had a, one of those condo style hotel rooms that had a kitchen and stuff. Most people don't want to cook. That's fine. The kitchen, they had a buffet. We would just make breakfast because many places don't open at the right time when we want breakfast. When we want breakfast, it's 2:00 in the morning because it's already 7:00 where we're from. So we would go to the grocery store, shop. So we have breakfast items, little snack items, and we would only shop at places that also gave us fuel points. I'm a budgetary traveler, y'all. There are some times where I have done the splurge. Okay. I have done a splurge. So, but sometimes I go on, but hit me up, Sam, or any of you on the Up and Up with Travel. My girlfriend is, director of sales for one of the largest hotel chains in Hawaii. So let me, I'll send you her contact information, her hotel contact information. So you definitely would know. I've traveled a lot by myself, but I don't feel comfortable doing it now. All places are not as safe. I agree to go to Africa. I agree. That's why, it's good to have a travel buddy. Or, as I said, travel to, as you said, is within the US. Hawaii is a great place. There are lots of US based places that offer a great travel experience. But if you do go, make sure you know the rules of these places, because rules are changing. Visa rules are changing. One place I do want to go to, because I support this young lady, is Albania. I definitely want to try going to Albania. Now, here's an app I will tell you that I wish I had when I was traveling. And we'll get to the rap songs. I know we're going long today, but this is wonderful information. Let me find this app. Too Good to Go. Let me put it in here. Too Good to Go. That's an app. Okay. Too Good to Go. It is green and white. It looks like a leaves, Yeah, many countries are not favorable to Americans now, not friendly. Yes, I agree with that. I totally agree. Look both ways before you cross the street, or go with a travel group that, you got to pay extra money, but it'll be a travel group that will ensure your safety as well. Now, that app I put in there, Too Good to Go. If y'all like to eat like I do, okay? I'm part of the plus size delegation. I like to eat. Too Good to Go is an app that I learned from this young African-American young lady. It's called The Lady Who Travels. She is out in Albania now. I was eating up all of Albania through her. But when she was first traveling Europe, she told us about Too Good to Go. And you could research it. Look, there's like Dateline, or not Dateline, like stories about them. They are a place where bakeries and eateries, at the end of the day, where they would have thrown away food, because they cannot donate it to the homeless shelters anymore. They cannot do that. They have to throw away their food at the end of the day, or the end of a period of time. Too Good to Go is a way for them to sell that at severe discounts. So what I have done with that in Too Good to Go, and it's usually in the afternoons or mid mornings, but sometimes evenings, you would find restaurants that, hey, at the end of the day, you would buy a plate. So what I have done is, I love my cakes. Okay. All of y'all watching Love is Blind UK, forget Billy. We're going to have cupcakes and we're going to have slices of cake. Forget Billy trying to correct her eating. So what I would do is, I would find, like by work or by a friend's house, I would find Too Good to Go. And I would find a bakery that's selling maybe a $5 bag. Now, these are bakeries that do the wonderful decorated cupcakes with mile high. Cover your ears, Bible lady. I know you don't want to hear this. Mile high decorative icing frosting on the cupcakes, where one cupcake is probably $4. I tell you, 4 cupcakes I got for $5 at this one mother and son local bakery. And I was able to go there, experience the bakery to see if, hey, I may not want to spend $3 to $5 on one cupcake. They're beautiful, but I don't know if it tastes like $3 to $5. But this was a good way. I paid my $5. I went there. It is, a surprise what you get. You don't get to pick out. It's what they have at the end of the day. Some places let you pick out, most places don't. Okay. Sam, we're going to talk about Billy on Monday, but I had to stick that in there. But I got 4 wonderful cupcakes for that $5. Absolutely amazing. When it was my birthday, I went back and paid their price for my cupcakes. But it's a way for you to experience places that you may not have known, and a way for them to get some kind of profit from food they would otherwise throw out. So Too Good To Go is my new app. There's a pizza place I wanted to try. Even y'all, my son, Circle K is on there, and he would go for their breakfast items. They would have donuts and bagels and whatever at the end of the breakfast time, and they would, have to throw it out. It'll be $3 for like a breakfast bag. Another bakery I went to, he gave me tons of croissants, tons of muffins. He piled me sky high with muffins for $5. So if you go Too Good To Go, it is an app. Please research it. It is definitely, you pay money to this particular place. They tell you the time in which to go. I would say make sure you can make that time to go pick up. So if I see a place from 3 to 6, I usually go at 3. But sometimes if you wait till, 5:30, right before the end, they just want the stuff to go, and they may just end up giving you tons of stuff. Because that guy was like, I don't want to keep none of this. Are you okay with taking all this? I said, I drove here. I got my car. Load me up. But no, that young lady who travels across Europe, it works in Europe too. This is why I'm telling you, it works in international locations. It started in Europe. So all those wonderful places with those pastries and stuff, I would have been able to buy like a bag for that day and get whatever treats they had and be able to experience that restaurant. The thing that's really concerning to many is that you don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know. It's what they have available. But what I've had in Atlanta with what they have had available, I have not gone wrong. There's one place I want to get to, but their pickup is from 7 to 9 o'clock at night, and they're far from me, and I just want to get to them. But they have tips, treats, and all kinds of stuff. So if y'all, like snacks, like I do, don't say nothing, Bible lady, then you could totally safely go to these places. They are, businesses already established, but look it up. Too Good To Go. You could check anywhere you're traveling in the US or internationally, and you will be able to find some place to buy, a discount bag or whatever. So I'm your friend too that will save you some money. Okay. So let's get to the rap songs, the top 16. I think we're doing well, even though y'all didn't give me a topic. I think we're doing well. Fly off the handle. So the top hip hop songs for 2005, I had to start with my personal favorite. And you'll understand why I'm speaking like this because of the first song at number 16. Hey girl, can I whisper in your ear? Yin Yang Twins, the Whisper song. Wait. That is one of my favorites. Will you see my Will you see my I'm a like yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, Yin Yang Twins, they can do no wrong. I'm sorry if you don't like the song. I had to include it. It's 2005. This was on heavy rotation. Will you see my hey girl, can I whisper in your ear? Tell you what a player like to hear. I'm telling you, I love that song. They can do no wrong, especially with that song. So if y'all like to Wait, the Whisper song by Yin Yang Twins, certainly say it in the chat. Now, number 15, okay? I hope y'all like Yin Yang Twins. But number 15 is a lot of down south folks, y'all. It's a lot of down south folks. Be prepared. Them Franchise Boys, I think they like me. I think they like me. I think they like me. Really, really like me. I think they like me. Them Franchise Boys is number 15. Number 14 is Twista featuring Trey Songz. I know y'all going to say, where's Twista? Where's Trey Songz? Girl Tonight. Wasn't one of my favorites from Twista, okay? It was not one of my favorites of Twista. I do like Twista, some of his rap songs, but this was not a fave. But Girl Tonight, Twista featuring Trey Songz is number 14. Now, number 13 is 3-6 Mafia featuring Young Buck, 8 Ball, and MJG. Stay Fly. Stay Fly. Yes, love Twista. Yes. Yeah, High Vibe. I heard Scotland was too, and Scotland definitely. Roy Jones Jr. If you're on there, Roy Jones Jr. is definitely out in Scotland, scoping it out to see what's happening there. He's on TikTok actually doing that. So, Stay Fly was number 13. Now, number 12 is Mockingbird by Eminem. Okay. Mockingbird by Eminem on the Encore album is number 12. Mockingbird was not one of my favorites of Eminem, but let me not say that too loud because my eldest is an Eminem fan. Them franchise boys. Them franchise boys. I think they like me. They really, really like me. But yes, number 12 was Mockingbird, Eminem, Encore. Now, number 11 is my age going to tell on me. Not sure I know many. Sam, I know. But I really like 2005. I'm sorry. This was my real. Number 11, T.I., Bring 'em Out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out. All the hot girls yelling. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody knew this song. T.I., Bring 'em Out, 2005 at number 11. Bring 'em out. Now, number 10, this is why I said we gotta have T.I. on here. We gotta mention Twista, and we gotta mention Yin Yang Twins for me. That's why I didn't just do 10. Number 10, though, is Fat Joe and Nelly, Get It Poppin'. It's 2 up in the morning, girl. And the DJ's playing that song. Now, what you gonna do? I'ma get it poppin'. Get it poppin', you love it. It's written all over your face. Don't stop it. I mean, that was everywhere. Get It Poppin' was popping off everywhere. Nelly and Fat Joe was on fire with that song. I'm guessing it wasn't a favorite of everybody's. Okay. Number 9 is When I'm Gone, Eminem. Curtains Call song. It wasn't one of my favorite. When I'm Gone. I was the original Eminem when he first came out, and I think his sophomore album. Yes. One of my favorite songs of his is Stan. Absolute favorite. But apart from his Stan song being one of my favorites, Lil Wayne did a Dear Ann. You remember it was Dear Stan was Eminem. Lil Wayne did Dear Ann, and he didn't release it everywhere, but I rather Lil Wayne's Dear Ann, which was a kind of response to Eminem's or just a different side where the fan writing to you is Ann. I love that one more so. Number 8. Fat Joe gives me the ick. Okay. We just talking about the music. We don't want to get close to him at all. You checked out in 2005, Sam. Sam says she checked off the dance floor. She checked off the dance floor. Now, number 8 is Out of Control, 50 Cent and Mobb Deep. We get Out of Control. That was a remix. What year was Lil Wayne? A Milli? That beat. A Milli. Yes, and he came back with Roar. This not recently, but you know what I'm saying. He When Lil Wayne comes out and he really is coming out, he's like real beat dragon. But yes, I agree with that. A milli. I agree with that beat. That was Out of Control. Soul Survivor, Jeezy and Akon was number 7. Okay, we mentioned that earlier. Okay, Jeezy featuring Akon, Soul Survivor is number 7 for rap and R&B. Oh no, sorry, rap and hip hop for 2005. Number 6 is another another one that we've seen before, The Game featuring 50 Cent. How We Do. This is how we do. And 50 Cent rounds out. The lyrics were remedial, but that beat. The lyrics were remedial, but that beat. There are many a song I say the lyrics ain't all that, but that beat. Um, Number 4 and number 5 are 50 Cent. Number 5 is Just a Little Bit. All a brother really need is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that's number 5, and Disco Inferno is number 4. I wasn't a fan of the Disco Inferno one. I wasn't a fan. I was a fan of 50, but not that Disco Inferno. Not at all. Number 3 is The Game featuring 50 Cent. Again, y'all, 50 Cent, The Game, the 2005 in rap and hip hop, they all over this chart. Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. I'm going to shine, honey, until my heart stops. Hate it or love it, The Game featuring 50 Cent is number 3. Number 2 is 50 Cent featuring Olivia, The Candy Shop. One taste of what I got. Gonna hit the spot. Whoa. Again, 50 Cent featuring Olivia, Candy Shop. And the number 1 we heard before, okay? Number 1 for hip hop of 2005 is Soul Survivor. Yeah. Number 1 for 2005 in the hip hop category is Gold Digger by Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx. Remember, we saw it before, okay? It was number 3 in the R&B chart, and it was number 6 in all around for 2005. I got a woman way over town that digs on me. I ain't saying she's a gold, but she ain't messing with no broke. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't. Where was Lil Kim? Lil Kim was doing like Lights Up. Put Your Lighters Up. That was Lil Kim around 2000. I think she was doing that. I'm not sure. Let me see. Lil Kim 2005. Lil Kim 2005. Lil Kim. Her 4th studio album was released September of 2005. The Naked Truth, Lighters Up. Oh my God. See, that's my girl. Yes, Lighters Up and Whoa was in 2006, but Lighters Up was July of 2005. Daggone girl, you are in my head still. You are living rent free in my head. Oh my word. I'm a Kim fan, but I didn't realize that it was embedded. Oh my word. I didn't realize Kim was so embedded in my memory. I can't believe it. So, unless y'all have, yes, I loved her. I really loved Kim. I know cover to cover the first album. I know Crush on You did not have Little C's on her album. I know Mafia Land, where there's one boss and one clan. Yes, ma'am. I mean, Kim was my girl. And I know the Dreams. She remade that Dreams of being with an R&B. Yeah. Kim was all over. I will pick Kim was biggest in 97. So I'll find the year. I'll jump ship and find the year Lil Kim was top and at least be in there. Yes. Lighters Up. Put your lighters up. Yeah, she was embracing her Caribbean accent at that time. But I won't do another game. We already did an hour and a half. She is teeny tiny. She is just above the height to be a little person. But she carries such a performance. But unless y'all have other questions for me, like travel stuff, things I have learned in my travel, oh, just be nice to the hotel staff. That takes you a long way. Um, Europe, they didn't do tipping much. And I couldn't really do it in Costa Rica. They were like, the price is the price. Like, ooh. Um, but I definitely want to visit Albania. And Crush on You video had my father in chokehold. He kept saying that girl is naked. Did he see the cover of the album High Vibe? Did he ever see the cover of that album? Okay. Did he ever see the cover of her first album? Because then he would totally have a conniption. Yes, it was fun. If y'all, of course, y'all can hit me up at any time through IG. Y'all can put a comment, on under one of my posts, and I could certainly answer you. But IG will keep my answer to you more confidential. I'm not going to put my girlfriend, in Hawaii, her information out there, even though it is the hotel. I'm not going to put that out there. No, you do not need to behave come Monday. Okay. Okay. You do not need to behave come Monday because people need to be served on Monday. I was told about myself with Love is Blind UK season 2 that I was on Katisha's neck and I need to lay off a little bit. But I'm sorry. Y'all gonna find out on Monday what I really, 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 really think about Katisha, Javin. Demola ain't a saint, y'all. He ain't a saint, but he ain't canonized, but he's a good dude. If y'all aren't caught up on Love is Blind UK season 2, you certainly can. We've had 8 episodes so far. It is fire. And on Monday is the live recap, and we talk with everyone. I have a panel then. It's usually Trey and JR, who is from the UK, and, also Little Black Book 91. I also do his panel, and he is on, I think, tomorrow at 2 p.m., I believe. I also listen to a young lady from the UK called Sade, Sade, and she's an awesome young lady. I'm usually in her chat. I'm one of her mods, and she usually goes 10 a.m. EST because, of course, they're 5 hours ahead. So she's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for the UK folks. Kojo, which would Little Black Book 91, will be on at 2. I also Project Runway. That will be tomorrow at 5 o'clock on this channel. Project Runway. That curveball, I did not like it. But yes, we will recap Project Runway tomorrow. I don't know if I'm doing unsolicited advice yet, but I may do it on Sunday at noon as usual because I will have to move the members live next week. I will have to move the members live from Monday. I can't do twofers on a work night. So I'm going to have to move it to a Thursday night, but I'll put a poll for members so I make sure that I am catering to you guys. And thank you all so much for being here. I enjoyed this. Anytime y'all don't post anything, we will talk about my favorite things, which include travel, DIY stuff, and just, empowering everybody and being on people's necks if their Love is Blind. Don't forget, Love is Blind Brazil, season 5 is in September 10th, as well as Love is Blind Francais is September 10th as well, and we'll be doing both. So y'all, please look out for all of that stuff. I'm going to go film the Alone recap and have that ready and posted by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Again, thank you all for being here. Make sure you hit that like on the way